If you're thinking about relocating to Phoenix, Arizona, or the surrounding suburbs, then this is definitely a video you're going to want to watch. Downtown Phoenix is one of the most asked about places when people are thinking about relocating. I know some people are from like bigger areas where they have bigger downtown areas like Chicago or New York, and we definitely don't have that type of downtown, but we definitely have a downtown feel. So in this video today, I'm going to show you the daytime, the nighttime, and all that stuff in between. And when you're done, you're going to know what downtown Phoenix really has to offer. By the way, my name is Yolanda Street, part of the Living in Phoenix team. I get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you that's wanting to relocate to Phoenix and wanting to know more information about different areas they're wanting to relocate to. Now let's go ahead and jump into this beautiful downtown area. Let me show you the good, the bad, and everything it has to offer. As you can see, we're right in the middle of downtown right now. You're gonna notice that it has high-rise theaters. You see plenty of school buses because the kids are on field trips. You're just gonna see that it has a lot to offer. First, I wanna talk about transportation. Downtown Phoenix has a lot to offer as far as transportation. It's definitely a walkable area. People walk, people bike, they ride scooters. As you can see, they have these scooters all over. You can ride the scooters. Definitely has the light rail and the busing system that reaches out to all the other cities, which we'll talk about later. Okay, so downtown is a major employment hub during the day. During the day, you're gonna find that downtown has plenty of employment for like educators. You have the downtown ASU campus, you have the elementary ASU campus, you have charter schools, you have a sister campus for U of A and NAU. So if you're in the educating field, you're gonna find that downtown has plenty of employment for education. It has hotels, so if you're in the hotel field or hospitality field, there's hotels all over this downtown area. You're gonna find that it has government. All of our government buildings are down here. You have the courthouses, some of the Maricopa County jails. So you have plenty of government fields down here. There's plenty of things going on. While we're walking and talking, you're gonna see a lot of people because it's during the day and people are going about their day-to-day business, which is great. So you can see that it's a pretty busy area, but it's not extremely busy. And when we come back out tonight, you'll be able to see how it transforms from a work area to a nice hangout area with sports bars, grills, rooftop restaurants, just different things that make the daytime transition to a nighttime feel. Here we have a couple sports bars. They're totally empty right now because it is during the day and people are working, but you're gonna see the big difference in this video. Real quick, let me touch on public transportation. Right here, you're gonna see that our light rail train is approaching. This is definitely something downtown that everybody uses, the light rail train. Again, you have people on bikes, people walking, the bus, and the light rail trains and the bus are really active downtown. So if you're not used to wanting a car and you live downtown, transportation is definitely not gonna be a thing because this works out. It totally works out if you're coming down here to hang out and you're going to one of the sporting facilities, you can ride the train or whatever the case may be. But if you live here, work here, and you're in the downtown area, you can definitely ride the light rail or the bus. Now, the light rail and the public transportation will also take you to some of the areas in the East Valley. It will reach out to like Tempe or North Phoenix or stuff like that. So you can definitely use connections with the regular public Valley Metro if you're downtown to get to other parts of the Valley. But as far as being downtown, you're not gonna have any problems with transportation, walking, biking, bus riding, or whatever the case may be. The light rail hasn't been here for a whole lot of years like you may see in some big cities, but we're definitely getting better. And on top of that, they're talking about extending it to other suburbs in the Phoenix and surrounding areas. So before you know it, we might just be all over. Okay, so real quick, while we're walking around down here, I definitely want to touch on freeway access. If you're downtown, you have access to all the freeways, which is why a lot of people like this area. It gives you access to the I-10. It runs through downtown. So if you're trying to get on the I-10, you're definitely close to that. The SR-51 is going to run north to take you into North Phoenix. You're close to the 202 East. So you have that access to the highways and you have the streets. Now, if you travel a lot, you may like living down here also because the airport is only about 5 to 8 miles from downtown. And you can definitely take the light rail into the airport. It goes into our 44th Street parking lot or into our 44th Street metro area, which is the train. You get off there and it takes you directly into the airport. So if you're a traveler and you travel a lot, downtown is a wonderful spot for you to be if that's where you want to be because you have easy access to the airport, traveling, and again, the public transportation. Now that we've walked around a little bit, we've made it down to some of the other stuff. For all my sports fans out there, downtown is where you're going to find that the Phoenix Suns play, the Phoenix Mercury. You're going to find that the Diamondbacks plays Chase Field. So right here in this area is the area where the Phoenix Suns play right here. If you come to a game, you're going to be right downtown. As you can see, we got off that train, or you could get off that train and walk right here. You don't even have to find a parking spot. It's right here. Plenty of games, whether you want to see the Mercury or the Suns. And if you look really close, right there, the next big building straight ahead is going to be Chase Field, home of our Diamondbacks. So while you're hanging out here, you might as well catch a game if you like sports. And even if you don't, catch a game anyway so you can check out some of the Arizona sporting vibe right here in the downtown area. All right, so this is just one of the restaurants in the middle of downtown. A lot of people do eat here when they're coming to the games. This is Willie's Tacos joint. As you can see, it's really cool. Everything's open. They have TVs, so you can kind of eat and vibe with everybody walking past, speak to people. They have a great burrito. It's called the Big Fatty Burrito. Really cool. Great tacos, just everything. You have the music vibing and everything. Now, if you want to get on the light rail, you have to buy your tickets right here for the light rail. Purchase your ticket. You can purchase like a one ride, or you can purchase during the day. So if you want to ride the light rail, you can even get a pass that gives you the light rail and the bus system. So it makes it very easy for you to, again, travel throughout the valley. Now we're walking on down and we're approaching Chase Field, home of our Diamondbacks. Again, all the stuff is in one area. So you can imagine that when it's not work hours and it's the weekend, you have a lot of people down here. So you have parking garages throughout, you have meters. Now our meters do not take coins. You have to get the app on your phone and you can just extend your time. If you're thinking you're gonna be here maybe an hour and you decide, hey, I'm here 2 hours, you can just go on your phone and add extra time and you're good to go. Keeps you from running back to the meter and putting quarters in like we used to do years ago. Maybe in some cities they do that, but here it's all on the app now. So I guess if you don't have a cell phone, you're kind of out of luck, I guess. I don't know. This is another bar area. And then right here we have Chase Field, where the Diamondbacks play. I do want to point out that all of this area across the street right here is going to be our Phoenix Convention Center. They have concerts, they have plays, they have all that stuff down here. So that's the Phoenix Convention Center. And this is home of Chase Field. Very quiet right now because no games going on. So I wanted to point that out. Okay, so right here in this area of downtown, we have the Arizona University ASU campus. So there's plenty of places down here for education, both higher education and for the kiddos. If you work or live down here and you want to go to school down here, we have the ASU campus here, sister campus. We have a U of A campus right over here. That's the University of Arizona. And I also think that there's a Northern Arizona sister campus down here also. Those are going to be for higher education areas, but there are plenty of charter schools and elementary schools down here. Right down at the next light, we're going to have the Monroe Elementary School. We have the ASU Preparatory School for our elementary kiddos. We have an art school down here, so plenty of education down here, whether it's public, charter, or higher education. You're gonna find it down here in downtown Phoenix. I think it's really nice that you can live here downtown and you have all the campuses that you can go to. Now keep in mind, ASU is in Tempe, Northern Arizona University is in Flagstaff, and University of Arizona is in Tucson. But again, they all have the sister campuses. So it's definitely a plus that you can do that and be downtown. Arizona State, U of A, and NAU are all good universities, and they all have different kind of fields. So definitely something to offer. Now, there are plenty of museums down here also. We have the Arts Museum, the Science Museum, the Herd Museum. The Diamondback Stadium also has like a Hall of Fame museum. Just a lot going on in this downtown area. You're gonna find plenty of hotels, Hilton, Hyatt Regency. Sometimes on the weekend, you'll see like the horses and the carriages where if you want to, do something and ride the horse, you could totally get on the horse and they'll give you a tour around downtown. A lot of times that's around the holidays or if something big is going on, or sometimes you just see it out here. We might see it later on tonight. You have the banks, all the banks, Bank of America, Wells Fargo's, all that. Some of those are the high-rise buildings that you may see in a distance, but a lot of the high-rise buildings are for our people and our folk that want to live in high-rise living, meaning you stay in a high-rise building where you have the whole view of downtown. You have the lock and go type buildings where you just lock and go. You have some historical older homes down here, which we will go past as we're doing our tour downtown. And we're definitely going to talk about some of the not so good things about downtown Phoenix. Doesn't make downtown Phoenix a bad thing. It's just something that you should be aware of. And again, on the video, I want to make sure you are fully aware of what our downtown living and working is like. So let's go ahead and keep walking and see what else we get to. Okay, so this whole area right here is going to be the Arizona Center. Has a lot of different restaurants. People come here and take photos. I know some years ago, my daughters came and took prom pictures here. So you see people taking photos, eating, just having a great time. There's a steakhouse right here, and they've changed it a lot. So we're gonna walk through and see what the Arizona Center has to offer, and you can see for yourself. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's a lot of high-rise buildings around here. There's the APS building right here. Definitely offices around here. Definitely a beautiful view if you work around here. You can work and enjoy the view. There's waterfalls here, kiddos playing in the water. Beautiful scene. They got the lights on the trees. It's not just because of the holidays. They always have the lights on the trees. So when you come down here at night, it's definitely a beautiful view. A lot of the places they've had down here have closed. I think a lot of them are more work offices now. They have some stores, which we're probably gonna pass while we're walking. There's a beautiful sitting area right here. If you wanna just sit back and relax. I know listening to water sometimes definitely helps me. So you have like the waterfalls right here, a nice sitting area. If you're working here, you wanna come down at lunch and just relax and woosah a little bit. It's definitely a great area to relax and woosah. Now, as we walk up here, there are going to be some more buildings. I know all these used to be restaurants, which is why I say I think they're kind of changing it into more a work area. This used to be a Mexican food restaurant here. And I think there was a Greek restaurant or something here, but some of that stuff has changed. They're making a lot of different changes to the Arizona Center, I think based on what they're starting to see with people and all that. So some of the stuff you see is under construction, which is normal. It's under construction. But let's take a walk and see what we see. Okay, so they have a nail shop here. This right here seems to be like it's a picker's play shop. It looks like it has sporting equipment in it. Of course, ASU, Diamondbacks, but some other stuff is definitely not open right now. They have a skincare, apparel, and home goods store right here. It looks more like a specialty shop. So if you want to go in there and check out some of the specialty items, you can do that. There's a sushi and noodle shop right here. Definitely not open yet. But if you like sushi and noodles, definitely a great place to go. There's a little art boutique right here. Go in there, check out some art, buy some photos or some pictures. And if you love ice cream, anybody who doesn't know me know I love ice cream. There's a Cold Stone Creamery right here. And there used to be an ice cream shop down here in the downtown area that got so much business. It was only open during work hours. And the ice cream shop is wonderful. I'm hoping that I will pass by and it's open because you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. And if not, we'll just have to figure it out when you call me and we relocate here to Arizona. People just walking and hanging out. We're gonna mosey over toward the movie theater area so you can check that out. And I'll tell you more about the movie theater and the AMC theater that's down here. By the way, my name is Yolanda Street, part of the Living in Phoenix team. I get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you that's thinking about relocating to Phoenix, Arizona and the surrounding areas. If you're thinking about relocating here, definitely reach out to me so I can help you make your transition as smooth as possible. That's what I love to do. That's what I'm here for. I want you to move here knowing that you feel comfortable getting here and you had the help and transition that you need. So definitely reach out to me. And don't forget, subscribe below, hit the bell so you never miss out on another video. Definitely check out some of my other videos so you can check out other cities like Surprise, Chandler, Tempe. Definitely check out other videos or reach out to me. Let's go ahead and check out the other areas of this Arizona Center. Okay, so this is the movie theater. It's an AMC theater here at the Arizona Center. It's right downtown. Their movies are a lot cheaper than the AMCs and the Harkins that you may see somewhere else. I don't know if it's just because it's a smaller theater or because it's downtown, but they do show all the same movies. So if you're down here, you're even walking distance to an AMC theater. Sometimes when I come down with the family, we will come here just because it's convenient, it's not as busy, and sometimes it's really helpful to just be able to come and be in a more relaxed environment. So the AMC is down here. Right here, we're walking out of the Arizona Center. As you can see, a lot of people are setting up for something. So I'm gonna ask them what's going on and see. Hi, how are you this morning? Is this an everyday thing where people set up or something going on?
Today is called Festivus. It's a Christmas market. They're doing today from 4 to 10. Oh,
tonight?
Yes.
Okay, a Christmas market. They do it every year?
Yes.
So what will it be? A whole lot of outside stuff or will stuff be open on the inside too? Okay, tonight. Yes. Cool, 4 to 10? Okay, what is it called?
Festivus.
Festivus? Okay. So as you just heard him tell me, there's a market going on today. It's called the Festivus. They do it every year from 4 to 10. So we're definitely gonna have to check that out so you guys can see what that happens on the video. Just in case you forgot, we are at the Arizona Center right here. Great place to hang out at and see. There's a Jersey Mike's right there. Again, they rep ASU because it's right down here in this area. They're here setting up. So as you can see, it looks like this. I'm really looking forward to see what it looks like this evening. So definitely keep watching this video because if you don't, you're gonna totally miss it. Now let's go ahead and talk about some popular areas and some of the stuff that you may not hear about too often, but I definitely want to touch base with. And then we will go ahead and work our way into the nighttime scene. Okay, so we're in an area of downtown Phoenix in the area of 6th Avenue and Jackson. This is where our homeless population is mostly gonna be. It's going to be in this area because they do get services. They got St. Vincent de Paul and the Andre House, and they all get services and everything here. So this is definitely an area that you don't have to be worried about, but you can definitely come here and volunteer and help out, and everybody's super friendly, and just get services at the Andre House or at St. Vincent de Paul and you are good to go. I've volunteered here multiple times, never had an issue before. So again, as I was showing you and as I will continue to show you the area of downtown, you're not gonna see our homeless population sprawled throughout all downtown. You're gonna mostly see it in the area that I'm showing you right now. So not an issue. Now let's go ahead and check out the rest of this video. Okay, so we are back in downtown Arizona and I'm gonna show you the nightlife. We're starting out at the festival that we learned about earlier. As you can see, there's people everywhere. There's a little roller skating rink inside, and there's a lot more people than there was earlier. So definitely stick with me We're gonna walk around this festival, get a couple, look at a couple places. Seems like it's a lot of specialty shops and food places going on. Seems really, really cool. And then we are gonna take a look at downtown Phoenix in the regular nightlife vibes. Yolanda Street, living in Phoenix. Stick with me. Okay, so this is that smaller theater I told you about. Not exactly smaller because it's definitely a great theater to visit. This is the Herberger Theater. This here is right downtown. I see they're advertising Light in the Window and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They do plays here all the time. Definitely a great spot. Right across the street, we have the Brew Pub. It's a brewing company. Great food, great beer. Go in there and hang out and check out the food and beer and check it out. As you can see, everywhere downtown is lit up. Now, remember, everybody might be at that festival right now, but we're definitely gonna go to another main part of downtown. Let you check it out. I see they're doing the Santa Claus effect. So hey, if you don't do Herberger Theater too often, try it out. Here comes one of our bikers right here giving somebody a ride. Look at that, folks. So if you don't have horses, you at least have your bikers. All right, let's go check it out. Okay, so today I brought you guys exactly to this corner. We are at Dan Marley's, an ex-basketball player, but I passed by his restaurant earlier. I do want to point out how everything is wide open. You can totally sit out here, have drinks, enjoy all the festivities and everything going on. I promise you guys, it's normally really, really crowded, but there's a big festival going on, a lot going on. We're gonna go ahead and pass by some other places and I'll let you know what's next. You can see there's plenty of restaurants down here. We got Insomnia Cookies, we got Yogi's Grill, we got the Potbelly Sandwich Shop, plenty of places to eat, hang out and chill. Just beautiful, definitely beautiful out here, peaceful. It is 7:55 p.m. and it's 65 degrees out here. I'm actually pretty hot. I put on this hoodie, jogging suit, thinking I was gonna be cold, and I'm actually pretty hot out here. So again, if you want somewhere where you can hang out anytime, this is why I say Phoenix, Arizona has more than 300 days of good weather, because this is definitely considered good weather. Here's another Italian restaurant. As you guys can see, everybody's kind of hanging outside because it's nice. You can see everything going on. It's pretty peaceful. We're gonna go ahead and go upstairs and check out some of the other areas. But right over there is the stadium that we were at earlier. And as you can see, it's just beautiful. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and walk down there. We have the Fry's grocery store that I pointed out earlier today. Over here is the Phoenix Suns and Mercury that I pointed out earlier today. And then we got another restaurant right here called the Arrogant Butcher right here. So plenty of things. And if you look down this way, this is some of the streets we were driving down earlier. Everything's just really lit up, very beautiful. This is our downtown Phoenix area. And then you heard the horn. There's always somebody who's impatient, beeping their horn, saying get out the way because they got places to go. All right, so that's the EOS that I pointed out earlier. The Valley Metro train is still running. So again, I told you, completely walkable city. And then this is almost the area. You see the Valley Metro's leaving. This is almost the area where I was telling you, plenty of hanging out, bowling alley, stand up live, hanging out right here. You have a sports bar. There's a Copper Blues right there. Just a lot of stuff going on. And everywhere you look, it's just lit up very pretty. I know some of the stuff I'm showing you, I pointed out earlier, Rocket Mortgage. You can work out and watch everybody hang out and have drinks, whatever you want to do. But this is most of downtown and the night scene. You've seen the daytime, the nighttime, everything included in between, even the festival. So I definitely want you to keep an eye out for my driving video because there's only so much I can point out while we are walking, but my driving video points out a lot more. If you're thinking about moving to Arizona, Phoenix, surrounding suburbs in the next 12 months, 12 weeks, 12 days, or even one day, definitely reach out to me. My name is Yolanda Street. I'm part of the Living in Phoenix team. I help people like you relocate every day to Phoenix, Arizona, and the surrounding areas. Can't wait to see you on the street.